recently on HEF Podcast. For 40 plus years, our families have paid their taxes into the public education system while simultaneously taking our children and making the personal sacrifices necessary to also pay out of our own pockets to provide their educational needs and opportunities. We have been met with resistance at every turn. We're deeply unsettled with the political climate. And we don't care about skin color, jersey color, side of the aisle. We want to know that we can work and that we can earn, and it'll be ours. The decisions that we make to raise our children are ours. And we want to know that we have a candidate that understands the sacred duty and burden of responsibility every parent has and supports that by recognizing their rights and fighting to protect them at every turn.
Well, you want a governor who has been battle tested and someone who in their life has been serving others, not serving themselves. And so at age 23, I was on the deck of the USS McInerney navigating through mine-infested waters. I led a small boat team to destroy those mines. 20 years later in Afghanistan as a Navy commander, I led a team to stop foreign fighters from coming into Afghanistan to kill Americans. I went to law school, became a prosecutor in Broward County, which is not an easy place to be a prosecutor. So I've tried habitual and violent habitual offenders and stood up for victims. A lot of time in positions of trust and leadership under pressure. In both of those jobs, defending the country, defending our communities, are outward looking, not inward looking, like too many politicians that self-promote, get rich, have fun, and they forget about we the people. And so you want a governor who has been battle tested. You want a governor who's a proven leader who can get the results. And this governor described my 2 years in leadership as unmatched. He said separately that there wasn't another legislature in America that got more done consequentially for the conservative cause than what I led. And so that's the kind of governor you want. Relevant to this conversation is our proposal for a parental rights amendment. We've also put out a contract with Florida for the first 100 days to address affordability, public safety, going after taxes, insurance, electric bills, bringing those down. I'm opposed to the data centers, keeping public corruption at bay and going after that, ending human trafficking, limiting death penalty appeals when people rape and kill children, the worst of the worst, and keeping Florida free, whether that's election integrity or an AI Bill of Rights, human or health freedom, rather, these kinds of things that we'll lean into to protect our citizens from a future that can both be bright, but can also be pretty chilling and threatening if we're not setting those guardrails, for example, on technology, to make sure that human beings control technology, not the other way around.
Never miss an episode of the HEF Podcast. We go live every Monday at noon on Facebook at FLHEF 1985. You can find playback on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and Apple.